In this video I will show you how to color correct an image. We're gonna work with this image here. In this tutorial you could use either the levels or the curves adjustment layer. I'm going to use the curves adjustment layer. And we're gonna work with the auto button. If I simply hit the auto button, you'll notice that Photoshop will make an adjustment, and that adjustment won't necessarily be the best adjustment. You can access those algorithms by holding Alt Option on a Mac and clicking on the auto button to bring up the auto color correction options. Here I am using the second algorithm. Photoshop actually has different algorithms that it uses to determine how to color correct the image automatically. You can quickly correct your image's color using Photoshop algorithms. Now let's see how to manually color correct this image. Setting black and white points is a great place to start, and it's a very easy process. So the first step in setting our black and white points is to go down here. This is where I'm gonna find all of my adjustment layers. The first one that we want to use is called the threshold adjustment layer, so I'm just gonna click on that. When I do, it's going to bring up this histogram here. What this is doing is measuring my black and white points. It has removed the mid-tones, there are no grays here, it's purely black and whites. The first step is to take this little slider that I have here and move it to one direction or the other. I'm gonna move it over to the left hand for now, and when I do, the image here is primarily gonna turn white. Now I'm going to do is go back to this slider point and I'm going to move it to the right just a little bit slightly. And as I do, I'll begin to see some black points here in this image. So what I need to do now is I need to grab a tool. I'm going to come over here to my tools panel on the left. And I'm going to select color sampler tool. Once I have the color sampler tool selected, I'm going to come down here to where these blacks are, and I'm going to just click one time with my mouse. So what that's gonna do is, it's gonna drop a control point here inside of the blacks. Now what I need to do is go back to threshold dialog box again. Now take this slider and move it all the way to the right hand side. That will make my image black. Completely black. Then move the slider back the opposite direction until I begin to see some white points pop up. As you can see, I've got white points popping up everywhere. So I'm gonna take my color sampler tool and click inside the whites. Now I've dropped a control point here for my whites. And we do not need this threshold layer anymore, so I'm going to delete it. We can see that control points are numbered. I've got control point 1, which is measuring blacks. And I've got control point 2 here, measuring whites. So what I need to do now, I'm gonna go back to adjustment layer and grab curves adjustment layer this time. When I do, you'll notice on the left side of this adjustment, there are some eyedroppers within the curves adjustment. The first one is for blacks. And the second one is for mid-tones. And the last one is for whites. I'm going to grab the black one and select inside of black color sampler eyedropper tool. As soon as I click in there, an adjustment is made. I'm going back to the white eyedropper tool and I'm gonna click inside the white control point number 2. And immediate. I have now set black and white points. If I look at this curves adjustment, that it's made some corrections. Trying to do something this advanced manually takes some practice and some time. So I found that using this threshold option to be the easiest way to set my black and white points. It works quite effectively. If I were to turn this layer on and off, you could see the before and after here. Thank you so much for watching, hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe and like to our channel.